George is cold. Back on that video. How you guys doing? I hope you guys doing well. So see, from the title of this video, very interesting topic. Live a life, bro. Live a life of purpose over pleasure. Live a life of purpose over pleasure. See, as men, I already know that there's this constant battle in our life. There's this constant battle between purpose and pleasure. There's this constant battle between purpose and pleasure. They're always fighting each other. I want you guys to live a life of purpose because a life of purpose is more fulfilling than pleasure. Have you guys have you guys heard this quote that a man that doesn't have purpose, a man that lacks purpose in his life distracts himself with pleasure? Have you heard that thing before? So people that partake in pleasure the most are the people that have no really that really have no direction or where they want to be in life or have no purpose in life. So it's pleasure that they follow and they distract themselves with pleasure. If you live a life of purpose, is more and more fulfilling. See, pleasure is just something that happens in the moment. Pleasure is just in the moment. Purpose is through a lifestyle, throughout your lifetime and your lifestyle. See, let me explain this to you. See, these are purposes. When you are living a life of purpose, this is how your life goes. Straight and smooth for the rest of your life. Straight and smooth. But when you live a life of pleasure, see what pleasure does. See you. Purpose is like this, but pleasure is higher than purpose. So pleasure is at the moment. So if purpose is going like this, and you have pleasure, like pleasure goes up, takes you higher than life because purpose is enjoying life at its pace. But purpose takes you higher than life. But the downside of that purpose is when you get that high life, when you get that dopamine, when you drop, you don't drop back to baseline. You drop below baseline. So you don't drop back to purpose. These are purpose. You don't drop back to purpose. When you go, you don't drop back to, you drop below baseline. That's why immediately you are done with any sexual act or any pleasurability. You start to yourself, why did I do it? Or you start to yourself, you start feeling this void. You start feel this. I don't know. Majority of you guys that felt it. You now feel this void. That void is because it dropped you below baseline. Now you're below life. Now you're below the rhythm of life. You're meant to be at the correct pace of life, living with purpose and stuff. So you drop below baseline. That's why you're feeling regret and stuff. Like, why did I really, like, all this time I would have been hustling, I was there. Now see, it was not even really worth it. That's how you feel because you go higher than life, then you drop below life. Then to take your time to come back to baseline back. So that's why it is like that, and that's why I want you guys to live a life of purpose. Because life of purpose, you just enjoy everything. You do your work every day, you grind every day, you go out, enjoy yourself every day. But once you live a life of pleasure takes you higher than life, but it drops you down below life. So that's what I just wanted you guys to understand. Live a life of pleasure. Live a life of purpose. Live a life more purposeful. A man that lacks purpose in his life or lacks direction in his life distracts himself with pleasure. So try to go away from pleasure a little bit so that you can enjoy the good things of life, because the good things of life are going at the pace of life. Those are the good things of life. If you want to, sometimes temptation wants to make you taste something higher than life when you're feeling down. Have you not noticed that when majority of people relapse is when they're feeling lonely or they don't have anything to do? You see, you're feeling lonely, you don't have anything to do. That's why you want to feel something higher again. But if you're moving in a life of purpose and everything, you're grinding, you're enjoying what you do, enjoying your craft, enjoying all the things that you do, live a life of purpose and continue enjoying it. Don't allow anybody, especially females, to come and distract in your life. Just continue living a life of pleasure and enjoy yourself. So that's what I just wanted you guys to know. George is cold. I'm out.